OOTA, you know the vibe. You are not live with OOTA Block. Beat the Block live stream. We moving around, catching the game at the same damn time. You already know we doing a live reaction to Cloud9, the Invisible Man's new video, Cloud9. This is a live reaction, and I do want to get into a little bit with the Invisible Man. You know what I'm saying? Ask him about the record, what made him come up with the record, and the record's on 1 million views right now. So with a record at 1 million views right now, 2021, I like to know what a person thinks about that and how he feels about the music and how it's being received by his fans and by the following. So without further ado, I want to bring in the Invisible Man. You already know the vibe. OOTA, OOTA, OOTA. Welcome to the OOTA Invisible Man. What's goody?
Woo, woo. Salute,
What's the
salute,
vibe, man?
salute. Shout out to
Welcome to the
motherfucker
stream,
Buddha.
man. You know the vibe. You know
Yeah,
the
shout
vibe.
out to the Buddha block. You feel me?
What's going on, my brother? How you feeling, man?
You know, under the circumstances, I'm feeling great, man. Under the
Mhm.
circumstances, I lost a lot of over the last couple of weeks. So um
Yeah,
I'm
my
blessed. I'm
condolences.
blessed. I'm blessed. Thank you, bro. Thank
Wow.
you, man. Appreciate that.
So yeah, man. I know.
So let's
You
get
know,
into
with some
it.
pain
Let's
comes
get
some
into
rain.
it,
It comes
man.
some goodness. What's up with the music,
Yeah.
man? It got a new video smoking right now. It's on 1 million views
Thank you, bro.
within what, like
Thank
maybe
you, man.
like a week,
Thank you.
couple
Thank you.
weeks. It's doing really good
In
right
a
now,
week.
right?
It,
Like,
it,
what's
it
going
was
on?
it made a million in a week.
In a week, this is what I'm saying. I see it's on 1 million, and it's featuring Bigger Hood, right?
Yeah, bigger hood. Yeah, definitely bigger hood. You
So
know,
who's Bigger Hood, and where's Bigger Hood from? Let us get into that first.
bigger hood is from East New York.
Okay,
You
okay,
know, he's
okay.
he's actually a relative of mine. You know, and he been doing music for a number of years. He actually worked with Bad News Bam. You
Okay,
know,
yeah, yeah. That's my
he's
guy.
part of the yeah he's part of the crew with Bad News
He in
Bam.
Florida, right?
Yeah, Bam in Florida right now,
Bam in
but
Florida. Yeah. Shout out to
yeah,
Bam, man. Shout out to
yeah.
Bam
Shout out to
always, man.
Bad News Bam, and that's Bad News Bigger. So
Yeah.
Bigger Hood is Bad News Bigger. You know,
Okay, okay. Now I
he's,
got it. Okay, because I know
yeah,
I know the vibe.
he's one of my relatives. You know, and he's a great talent, and he's one of the nastiest on the microphone.
Yeah.
You understand? One of the nastiest on the mic, but he can actually sing.
Wow. Wow.
You know, it's not. You
Yeah.
know, no matter what effects you may hear on his voice, that boy can really sing. And
That's real.
I have multiple records with him singing. Like one of my first singles that I actually put out was called "Good Things Come to Those Who Wait,"
Okay.
and that's him singing on the hook, you know. And it's that's one of my favorite songs that I did with him. You know, I got a
Mm-hmm.
lot more, but I want y'all to hear when he really spits.
Mm-hmm.
When he
I do want to
spits,
get into that. He's a dope artist, man. He's a really, really dope artist. And
you know, he's very
especially in this
talented.
day and age, it's real and it's good when an artist can be versatile as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how did y'all come about doing this record, Cloud9?
This record Cloud 9, it was I wanted to tell a story about growing up in Flatbush
Okay.
and just everyday thing that we did in Flatbush, just from getting money to going to the clubs at night and the scenery, and in our neighborhood in Flatbush, smoking weed is a ritual, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like a ritual, you know. It's like we morning, noon, and night. So I
Mhm.
spoke on it, and you know, I asked him to come in and sing the hook for me because I'm actually singing on it with him.
Okay. So you did some background, some harmonies or whatever.
Yeah, that's me and him are actually singing together on that song, but I made him the more lead vocal on it.
That's good. That's good. It came out really, really good. I like
Thank
that.
you,
And
thank
yeah,
you,
I
thank
think
you.
y'all have it could see that y'all are related in some ways because what I mean, there is a chemistry, what I mean, with some artists.
Yeah.
What I mean,
Uh-huh.
it's good to have a chemistry with an artist when you're working with them. And I think that chemistry translates in the music, you know what I'm saying? A lot of
Yeah.
times when the artist works really, really well together, like we see like Drake and like let's say Rick Ross and Drake. Every time they come together, they make like those Maybach musics. You already know the
Okay.
sound. They have a chemistry, so you already know the music that they create when they're together. So that's pretty dope, man. I like what you and Big are doing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bigger Hood for a fact, man. But like with this video doing 1 million views, like how do you feel about that?
Um,
Is this your first video with 1 million views?
it actually is.
Wow,
So
wow.
so
Salute to you, man.
I'm like on the fence about it.
Okay.
You know, I see 1 million people watched it. However, out of the million, are any of them people that I know? You know, it's the question. You know, you ask yourself like, are my peers, you know, are they celebrating me or are they, you know, hating on me at this point? You know, so you know, it's a good question to ask yourself. You know, but
Yeah, it's
I
a good
mean,
question.
you know, at the end of the day, I look at it like this: with support goes both ways. It's an equal opportunity. So if they really want to support me, they will. You know, and I'm thankful for the ones who comes in my inbox, you know, and holler at me, you know, in behind closed doors. You
Hmm.
know, I would just rather them do it in public. You
Hmm.
know, that's my take on it. But 1 million views, it's one of the
1 million views.
biggest feats. It's one of the biggest feats I could ever have done.
That's dope,
So
man. Congratulations, bro.
thank you,
Congratulations
bro.
on that.
Thank you, thank you.
That's an achievement. A lot of people would love to get there. Not just music, to
Hmm.
create anything and for it to be viewed and for it to be received and for it to be accepted. You know what I'm saying? It's something that we all want for anything that we're creating. But I do
Uh-huh.
want to get into this video. I do want to get into the reaction and we will get into some more questions. So, you know what I'm saying? Without further ado, we are going to get into this video. It's called Cloud 9, the Invisible Man featuring
Bigger hood.
Bigger Hood. Let's get to it. You in it. Now you're online. See?
You wanna toke and roll up this dough. Watch these people planes go up in smoke. In the back of the club, all you see is fire. My head is in the clouds, I can get no higher. You should use bamboo and easy waters, Phillies and Dutchess. Now it's raw
They can't see
paper,
you
front
guys.
through these
They
these
just see now.
luscious. First
They
thing in
can't
the
see you.
morning, in between breakfast and supper. Through every street since he's had a sight for the young lady never indulged. She reminded me of the skills on the way that I rolled. Gave a shot until I showed her how to block some moles. And we was done, you could smell it all in our eyes. Conversation over drinks, shots of Patron. Just getting in my zone, both feeling stoned. She want ammunition, begged me to take her home. Said I could hit it if I showed her how to roll her home. Wanna get your mind right, give me a hotel. You wanna smoke? Well, hit this dope. Pulling in hell, let this exotic hit your throat. Take a few pulls, then pass it, homie. Niggas be steaming while I smoke my gas by my lonely. I like my butt sticky, real nice and funky. At the wax in the keef, now I'm floating. I hit the bong, bought a rig, now I'm dabbing on them. Top sticks, gas mask, getting blasted on them. Cyphers with the homies always turn into rituals. Split after split, nice tunes feeling spiritual. Room full of smoke, looking burnt for the visuals. Eyes low, you could barely see if they visible. Roll off another one, then another one. And when we done, we gonna roll
Cloud nine. Cloud nine. Pass it on the right side.
Simple, nice, clean, easy, mellow.
Fire, 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 boy.
Thank you, man.
Damn,
Thank
son.
you,
I'm
man.
bringing that back in a second, too. You know, we're going to run that a couple of times for the late streamers. We got people that's pulling up late to the strizine. You
Okay.
feel me? So we most
Yeah.
definitely, damn, son, that video's fire, man. Who
Thank you,
shot
man.
that video? Let's talk about the video a little bit. Who shot the video?
It was a guy by the name of Austin Howe. He's
Okay,
from like Wake County in North Carolina, but he moved to New York. So he shot a previous video of mine for the song I had called The Slogan.
okay,
Where I was the first one in the Washington Heights area by the one train under the tunnel where they had all the graffiti, the famous graffiti in the wall.
okay, yeah.
We shot a slogan there, and I liked how he worked. And by me shooting that video, the slogan, I winded up inspiring a lot of other rappers and entertainers, and to go up there and actually shoot scenes up there. You know, it's a lot of people, went behind to find that place and shoot that scenes, whatever. So with this particular video, I knew I wanted to work with him, and I called him up. We made moves. So I rented out an event space, called Peer Space. Peer Space, they got events. They got basically production sets that you can rent out,
That you can
and
rent
that's
out.
what I did. I rented out. I rented out for 2 hours, so I only got 1 hour of footage. So 1 hour of footage equal 1 million.
Serious.
1 hour of
That's
footage.
serious. That's serious,
One hour,
man. You know
one,
what I
one hour
mean?
of footage. Shout
That's why you
out to
got to keep
Austin
pushing.
Howe. Shout out to Austin Howe. And I
Shout out
also
to
want to
Austin
shout
Howard,
out.
for real.
And I also want to shout out to A Leon.
Shout
He
out
the
A Leon.
producer. Shout out to A Leon. He the producer that actually made this beat. Um, Hold on. Excuse me. But yeah. I met him many years ago in Flatbush when he first came from Atlanta, Georgia, and we worked together on previous projects. And while I was going through what I was going through, he sent me this particular beat for Cloud Nine, and I just wanted to do something different. I knew I wanted to talk about the culture of Flatbush. With that particular project, with that particular song, we just speak on, just how we move as far as nerves, and So these are blessings in the morning. Up every day.
Mm-hmm.
Speak on it, Cloud.
Cloud
A
nine.
typical day
Cloud
in
nine moving.
Flatbush. I'm gonna tell you a typical
Flatbush,
day in
Brooklyn.
Flatbush is being a Flatbush, Brooklynite. You know what I'm saying? A Flatbushian. Yeah.
That's a fact.
Being
That's
a
a fact.
Flatbushian. That's what Cloud Nine is about, man. You want to get your mind right, meet me on Cloud Nine. You want to get your
That's a good
mind right?
vibe.
Yeah, that's a vibe.
I
Thank you,
think
bro.
it's a good vibe, man. I appreciate that vibe. So, like, with a single like that, you know what I'm saying? It came out of nowhere, right? It's at 1 million views right now.
I
Usually
actually
with
dropped it.
singles,
I actually dropped it on
right?
420.
Oh yeah?
I dropped that single on 420. It's
Okay.
it's streaming on all platforms. The
Okay.
video just happened to come later.
Okay. All right. So the music was already circulating before the video came out.
Yeah, yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Because usually that's how things usually go. It usually takes, like they say, with a record, it usually takes like 6 months to a year of pushing a record to make a record kind of get the notoriety or the
Yeah,
success that a
you
record should
want it to
usually
grow
have.
legs. That's what you want. You want it to grow
Yeah.
legs. I just wanted to come with a different strategy this time around with this. Just with the music. I want to be able to, you know, actually drop stuff that everyone can relate to, and something that everybody would agree upon. 420. So
I agree.
everybody had a Cloud Nine song. And I noticed that. A lot of people put out a Cloud Nine song, but I just knew the way I presented it would be a different vibe, and that's what I wanted it to be. It just to be a different vibe. I wanted to, actually create shock value amongst people,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it did just that, and
I think so
I'm gonna
too.
I'm gonna keep pushing it, you know.
That's my follow up question. My follow up
Mhm,
question to that, which I'm a segue into, is
mhm.
that after a single like this now, right? What do you what do you do after this now? What is the follow up single? Because you know what I mean. After a record like this, you could keep pushing this record.
Okay.
Do we
Now
do another
I do I
single?
do I
What do
have
we do?
I do have a plethora of things going on right now,
Okay.
and I have this one single that I plan on dropping called Reflections, and is with a guy by the name of Script Shepherd, and yeah, it's a real hard
Yeah.
record.
Yeah.
This record is bananas. I also got another record that I'm planning on releasing called My OG Lied to Me, produced by A1 Status. You feel
That
me?
just sound good. It sounds like you got
Yeah,
a hit there. That sound like another million views. My
yeah,
OG
yeah,
lied to me too. Shit,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
arguing with a
yeah,
few of their ass
yeah,
every
yeah.
day.
So that with just a whole bunch of records, bro. I have to told y'all you can't see me project coming. I'm just not sure if I'm gonna make it an album or EP.
So far, it's going good, man. That's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to the next follow up record that's going to follow up on this record. How do you think that your people? How do you think that you know what I mean? Because it's about fans, you know what I mean? But it's more about the core fans, the people that know us, the people that we have like on Facebook, that's like family and friends and people
Mhm,
like that. How do you feel
mhm.
that the music is being received by these people? Because these are the people that we look for to support us. The whole
Supporters,
world
right?
will support us, and we be crying, talking about they hate us over here. Why? We can have
Yeah.
millions going on over here, and we still concerned about that, right?
Nah, but
So
it's
yeah.
funny that you said that. Like, I started out with my peers doing this with my peers. A lot of my peers, I started doing music with. We all started doing music together, just from us being part of Pentagon and knowing Red and all these other guys in the hood, and you know, we knowing these guys, we battled these guys, we did all of this with these guys, we went to war with these guys, we did everything in the neighborhood you could do. But at the end of the day, nobody wanted to do it no more. I'm the only one. See, I went to prison. That's the problem. Whatever, I went to prison young, and I got a lot of time. I was able to get my time back and be fortunate to be able to be graced back out here in the streets. I still wanted to actually follow up on my dreams and my goals, and that was to become, you know, uh, a MC, a CEO. I wanted to own my own record label. I wanted to do it back then. I wanted to follow the Master P's, format.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I thought it was cool to be a drug dealer and try to own a record label at the same time. It was cool that whole little wave,
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, I wound up going to prison for a long time, where I had to fight my way home. And now that I made it, I just kept going with the dream and my goals, my aspirations. Now my
Mm-hmm.
friends, like I say, I would like them to be more supportive. Not hit me up in private, but you know,
Yeah,
do it publicly. You know what I'm saying? Because the energy that you're giving off
it's real.
can help me grow. And if you help me grow, I'm gonna help you grow.
It makes
Because I'm not
sense.
gonna leave you. And if anybody may feel like I would leave them behind, then obviously you must have some ill intent, and you had a hidden agenda from the get go. You understand what I'm saying to you? Where I'm being genuine, because at the end of the day, you all are a part of me. You all made me be who I am today. And places, you understand?
Yeah.
I've been a lot of places, and I know a lot of people. So each encounter that I have encountered, it taught me to be who I am. And but like I said, I would love them to be more, and I'm grateful for the ones who do. You know, I got a lot of friends that tell me like, "Oh, I may not press like, I may not do this, but I'm watching." And I hear that a lot, and it's cool.
And this is why I'm on my friend's ass about. I'm on my friend's ass about this. I'm telling you.
Nah, but
I'm not with,
I
let
look
me
at
show you
it like
something. No,
this.
this is what I'm on. This is I'm coming at this. I'm a very humble person in my senses, and I'm pretty crazy as well. So I'm not here to fake and be nothing else besides myself. But
Yeah,
me
yeah,
personally, son, I'm coming from a place and a narrative that this is the narrative that I'm pushing. Is that we coming from a place, especially in Flatbush, man. Look how many people that we just lost within a week, right? We losing so many people out here, bro, that
uh-huh.
I don't have time to figure out who's my friend and who's on my side. I don't have the time to
Oh,
figure those
I
things out.
put that in this. I put that in the song. You'll hear
We don't
about
have
it soon.
time.
Nah, but
We don't.
listen, that's
We don't
how
have
I
that
feel
time, bro. If you
about a lot
support
of
something,
things.
support it. It don't cost you nothing to push
Wholeheartedly,
that button. It don't cost you nothing
wholeheartedly. Yeah.
to push the button, man. Okay?
And y'all
Anybody asking
subscribe to
for a
OOTA
dollar,
Block. Y'all subscribe to OOTA Block on YouTube, man. This one of the hottest
subscribe.
channels out.
You gotta subscribe, man.
Subscribe
We
to OOTA
working.
Block, man. Subscribe to OOTA Block. You
Yeah, man,
know.
you're doing a lot of good things. So, like I'm saying, so you got the music going on, right? Like you saying, I
Uh-huh.
mean, because CEO dream, like you said, you've been had these aspirations of being a CEO, and we're still moving towards those same things, bringing those dreams into fruition, right?
Yeah.
So,
Uh-huh.
I mean, with you starting different things, you creating Hip Hop Raised Me the blog, you
Mm-hmm.
being more active, you going live now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How has that experience been for you? You going
Oh,
live now because you've been posting.
it's been a humbling experience. Is teaching me something more and more than something I didn't know, and
Okay,
it's opened my eyes to see that there's different ways that I could reach the people, and to actually bring forth some type of content that's worthwhile, even looking at or even viewing. You understand?
okay.
So I mean, I just want to teach the people hip hop, man. Too many young guys come out in this entertainment industry and they don't know that actually started it. They don't know who that paved the way for them to do it. It's just because they may make more money than the ones who actually started. That doesn't make them, no less, of a legend, you know, than you. You know what I'm saying to you? Like,
I agree.
you know, this hip hop thing it changed. It went from one thing to a whole nother. And I just believe that if people knew there's no age limit on hip hop, because hip hop is only 47 years old. That's why hip hop raised me, it raised you, and it raised many others. You know?
I agree. I agree totally, man. We got a lot of things coming up too, man. We working on music. We got a project coming up too as well, you know what I'm saying, which a lot of people don't know. But what I mean, just getting the
Yeah.
production right for those type of things. We're gonna get it all together for y'all. So y'all make sure that y'all notified when these type of things drop. Cause we gonna be cooking up, man. It's not even a joke, man. Visible Man, you already know. We just watched Cloud9. We just reacted live. I just wanted to get into his mind a little bit just to hear, what I mean, some of the things that he's thinking and how he felt about the song itself, how he felt about the song being received, and what are some of his plans for future drops of music, what he feels like doing. And I also spoke about Hip Hop Raised Me the blog, which is a network that he started, which is talking about hip hop being 46, 7 years old and raising us. And, I'm saying, us being from this culture, we were raised by hip hop, I'm saying? So salute to that and salute to all of those, that were inspired by hip hop. Salute to you. You already know. Don't Hide the Plug is where you get all your hats and your apparel. As you can see, the nationality hip hop that Dream got on right now, and this Don't Hide the Plug joint I got on right now. You go to don'thidetheplug.com. Check out all the apparel,
Yeah.
all the merch. You already
Mhm.
know the vibe.
Culture.
You see his culture, man. That's the nationality hip hop shirt. You can check that out too. You know what I mean?
Very
Subscribe to
good.
Don't Hide the Plug on YouTube. Make
Yeah.
sure you follow the wave on all social media platforms and stay up on the vibe. Plug into what's going on. We're not hiding the plug, man. Words, Dream. That's a fact, though, man. I salute you and all of the good things that you got going on, man. We got
Yeah.
everything, bro.
Also,
Look,
I
don't
must.
hide the plug. Look,
Don't hide the plug. Shout out to
you know what
OOTA
I'm saying?
Block, but I must shout out Bully the web series turned movie. Bully Part One is already out on Amazon, Amazon Prime, and all of that. Tubi, Roku channel, Deja Vu channel on smart TVs.
Salute,
Um,
salute,
Bully Part Two is coming out.
salute.
You know, I'm in that. Shout out to Bloodthirst. You know, that's the vampire movie that I did a soundtrack for, and I'm supposed to be appearing in that. But doing a lot of things. You know, y'all go follow me at the Invisible Man on YouTube. You know, on Instagram, Facebook. You know, follow me on Hip Hop Raise Me the Blog, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, you know, Tumblr, everything. Hip Hop Raise Me. You know, we celebrate 47 years of the youngest genre of music, which is hip hop, where it's about the knowledge, the culture, and the lifestyle. Hip hop raised me. You know, go follow OOTA Block. Go follow Don't Hide the Plug.
Follow them pages, man. Make sure that y'all plugged into these type of things. We putting together dope events. We got a next event that's going down in Albany. We're going to be doing one in Troy. This is a more music, less violence. You know what I'm saying? In honor of Danny, a guy that I know from Flappers, Brooklyn, who was just slain out there in Albany a
That's my
few weeks
cousin,
ago.
so
You know what I'm saying? That's his
yeah,
family.
yeah,
So
yeah.
RIP to Panna. My condolences to the family, the children, and everybody that was affected by the situation. So we are
Yeah.
doing a more music, less violence event. Plug Nation Inc. is presenting a more music, less violent event that's going down in Troy. It was supposed to happen today, but the rain canceled that, so that will be rescheduled. So make sure that you're following Plug Nation Inc. on YouTube. Make sure you're following Plug Nation on all social media platforms, so you're plugged into the different events that we have going on. Don't Hide the Plug, where you go get the merch and you find out what we going on there, and then you come here to OOTA Block and you get the music, you get the podcast, you get the live streams, you get all these type of things here. So make sure that y'all following all three of those platforms, especially Hip Hop Raise Me the Blog, because a lot of good content is going to be coming out on there. There's going to be a lot of great interviews on Hip Hop Raise Me the Blog, and I will be featured
Oh
on
yeah.
that channel
Also,
as well.
he definitely will be featured, and everyone will be featured. You know, any artists out there. You know, any artists out there, I urge you to holler at me. Hip Hop Raise Me the Blog or anything. You know, just holler at me. You know, I help you with your music, man. I help you get your music out there. You know, to the masses. You know, you can also follow me at HipHopRaiseMeToBlog.com. You know, you can follow me at TheInvisibleMan.com. Um, we everywhere right now, so
Yeah, we everywhere, man. We
we
most
doing a lot of
definitely,
things, man. Oh
yeah,
yeah,
we
and shout out to
a lot of
Brooklyn
hat.
Day in Atlanta. That's
It's
another
going
thing that
down.
we got going on. October. You know what I'm saying? So you in the Atlanta area, you come check us out, man. Come party with the Brooklyn guys, you know? You know?
Don't Hide the Plug, man. Campers and climbers, you see what's going on here.
Yeah.
Let me show them something. They see what's going on here. Campers and climbers, you see the joints. You're not playing around. You're not playing around. You see that nationality hip hop. We out here, man. Working, man. Salute to everybody that's been hitting me for the merch. Everybody that's DMing, hitting Don't Hide the Plug. My brother hit me. Hitting Plug Nation. My brother hit me. Hitting me. I'm hitting my brother. Salute to everybody, man. Salute to everybody that we connecting with in real time. Because that's something that I salute my brothers and I commend them for, is that we're connecting with our social media followers in real time. You know what I mean? People live in this internet world where they got a following and they think that means something. But when they walk around the streets, they ain't nobody. Who are you? You ain't nobody. Nobody really knows you. You're no one. You're just somebody behind a digital screen. You know what I'm saying? There's no post behind that. You know what I'm saying? So we're breaking that narrative. We're shattering that right there, that stereotyping that, because we connecting with real people. We out live podcasting, moving our merch, people pulling up. Yo, I'm over here. Yo, pull up. We driving, pulling up, dropping off merch, connecting with people from social media and establishing real friendships with people from social media. So we got to start changing this culture in a lot of different ways. People talking about Drake, talking about no new friends. Buy Drake. You got $1 billion, so you don't probably need no new friends. Okay? A lot of new friends bring you a lot of new links, a lot of new prosperity and great things. And this is what this is all about. So make sure that y'all plugged in, man. We're doing a lot of events. The next event is going to be going down in Atlanta. Plug Nation Inc. event is going down in Atlanta again with everybody that got their merch. You got your clothing. If you do music, if you do beats, whatever you do, you could get out and merch and get out and network with different like-minded people. This is what it's about, getting out your comfort zone and merging with different people. This is what we're doing. It's a tour. We're on tour. We're going to Atlanta next couple of weeks. We'll be in Atlanta. After Atlanta, we'll be in Miami. We're moving around. We'll be in Orlando. This is what we're doing. We're doing events. And these events that we're doing is not just I'm performing, there's multiple artists performing, it's interviews, it's podcasts, it's people selling their merchandise. One woman came selling slushies. She sold all of them shits. I said, thank you, miss. What are you doing with the slushies in the goddamn freezer? We out here. She sold all the damn slushies. I said, miss, shout out to the Bar Beauties. You could go check them on Instagram. Bar Beauties. Beautiful drinks. She makes slushy, low alcoholic drinks. Sold them all. Beautiful drinks. That's her little thing. See what I'm saying? This is what it's about. Coming out of our comfort zones, building with like-minded people, get into a bag, not hiding the plug, bro. This is what it's about, bro. Me showing you a link of getting a bag don't stop me from getting a bag because I'm getting a bag already. Don't matter. Don't matter. It's about our children having the bag. It's not about me and you no more. So anybody in that fight right there, you shadow boxing because I already sidestepped you. I'm out your way. You shadow boxing. Can you hear me? This is what it's all about now. We've already lived our shit. We live in our second and third life right now. So it's about making sure that our first lives is good. Our children is good. Our nephews, nieces, if we got grandkids, we making sure they good right now. So if you ain't talking that type of timing and that type of temperature, you already know, son. To the left, twice.
Right.
We got to be putting our minds together, man, and linking and doing positive things. So salute the dream for being a positive influence, for, you know what I mean, changing his life in a lot of different ways too. You know what I mean? Like some of the ways that I have too, you know what I mean? Coming out these streets, coming out the gang culture, you know what I'm saying? Him and I both being bloods, you know what I'm saying? Both being from the gang culture and understanding that, you know what I'm saying? And trying to educate some of these young guys, some of the young homies that's coming up underneath, you know what I'm saying? For real, you know what I'm saying? And really enlighten these people, man. And not be like his next single that's coming out, My OG Lied to Me, and you be the next OG that's on the remix, a dream song that he talking about because you one of the OGs that's going around lying and keeping up the fuckery. What's we doing? You see what I'm saying? So don't be the next feature on My OG Lied to Me. Okay? Because that's the next or the third single coming up after Cloud 9. You know what I mean? Reflections might drop first, but he might, it's a juggle. But I think the OG Lied to Me might have to come first. Because these OGs need to stop lying. Keep it up, bands. Keep it up, bands. Come on. So I really salute you on all of those good things, man. What else you working on, though, man? What else you got going on, man?
I'm working on.
We live on Hip Hop Raise Me the Blog. Salute the Hip Hop Raise Me the Blog. Salute the OOTA Blog Facebook and the pages that we're live streaming from on 5 pages. But we are live streaming this to Hip Hop Raise Me the Blog. So make sure everybody that's on my page, go follow Hip Hop Raise Me the Blog on all social platforms. It even got the .com. You can go there. But make sure you're on YouTube. Go subscribe. Salute to my brother. He just got monetized. He just received his notification for this page. He has multiple pages that's monetized. He just received the notification that his Hip Hop Raise Me the Blog YouTube is now eligible for the YouTube partnership program. He is able to monetize his content and receive royalties from his content, man. This is what it's about, man. It's about making money however you got to do it, man. You know what I mean? So shout out to Dream for doing that and being able to monetize another page. You know
Another page. Another one.
Well, niggas can't monetize one. So
Not
salute you
one,
for
but
monetizing
two.
2 pages. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So salute
Look,
to everybody that went and
I
subscribed to that page. Let me just shout them out.
I
Salute to
urge
them.
all the artists to get more into their paperwork. I urge you to do that. Right now, my music is on everything. And sometimes if dudes don't do their paperwork, they do diligence of their paperwork, their music won't get played on certain platforms. Feel me?
Mhm.
So you can find me on Pandora now, baby. So, I'm literally everywhere. Amazon, uh, Tidal, Apple, iTunes,
Yeah.
Spotify, Deezer. Um, I went through United Masters. United Masters, they pretty good on helping, you know, um, the artists get on certain platforms.
Yeah, I just got on United Bastards too, so we go have them conversations too. And then
Yeah,
after I really set up my whole bio and everything, we're gonna do a breakdown on some of that and kind of break this down for some of the upcoming artists that want to walk through with some of that. You know what I mean? Like I just set it up. I had the app for a couple of months. I did some of it, but I still haven't uploaded no music or doing. I don't know really everything about it, so I'm gonna get more into that. So you'll let me
it's
know
more
some about that.
easier. It's easier, but they strict as well. So ain't no fly by night stuff going. Everything. That's why, like I said, I took the time out to get out the streets and regroup myself and actually do the due diligence of paperwork and actually be more professional. This is like I said, everything was a strategy, and I had to get the content first. So I got the content. You feel me? It's like that. You get the content, and then you start putting it out and let the people speak on it. It ain't about me telling your homie, listen to this. I'm not gonna get that. I'm not dealing with that no more. I don't care for that no more. I'm just put it out there. You feel me? Because sometimes our friends they could be dream killers because they know you. You know, they know you. So you got to be like, oh, why is this dude not, you know, helping me understand that this could be fire? He want to downplay it, or he want to critique it to the point there's nothing to be critiqued.
But I spoke about that in the song "Gone Already," and my
Yeah,
song "Gone Already" is based on that paradigm, that perspective, that way of thinking is based on that. You see what I'm saying? That same thinking going already on YouTube, man. Right. That's how people think, bro. It's a limited way of thinking, bro. It's a holding back way of thinking. It doesn't make sense.
it's a fact, bro. So I look at it like this. People they know you. They may not want to see you. Get over that hump.
And sometimes that's not personal. Sometimes people do that subconsciously. You know what I mean? It's a psychological thing. This is why I'm saying it's a paradigm. It's a perspective, right? It's a psychological concept. You know what I'm saying? That right there. Cause like sometimes, like let's say I got a shorty, right? Like I had a girlfriend and I was doing cook up big shit going viral, shit up, shit lit. You know what I'm saying? But she's not as happy for me as she should be. You know what I'm saying? This is should bring us both happiness because if I get to the level that I'm supposed to
Oh,
get to, it's gonna
and
help you as
I'm
well,
gonna
right?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I lost a lot of girlfriends
Nah, it's not even about her.
because
She's just a muse.
because
She's just a muse too. She's just like a
look,
butterfly.
look, listen, what I'm
But
saying
look,
to you. I lost a lot
don't
of
miss the point.
girlfriends.
Don't miss the point for them.
It's
I
not
know
I'm
what
missing
you're
the
saying.
point. It goes about what you're saying. I lost a lot of girlfriends behind me being happy for myself on something that I accomplished.
But that's going into personal. So now look, it's taking
It's
us
not
away from the matter.
personal.
Hey, look, let me finish
It's
the point first. Look, hold on, Dream.
it's
Look,
them
let me
feeling
finish
like,
the
look,
point.
hold on, let me say
Let me
this.
finish the point. You're dragging it somewhere else. You're gonna confuse the viewer.
Nah,
Dragging
it's
it
not even.
because it's
It's
gonna
not
confuse
even.
them. It's gonna confuse
It's
them.
not even.
Because look at the
It,
concept. Because you're personalizing it. I'm not personalizing anything. This is
it's
not
not
personal. What I'm
personalized.
speaking of is a generalized thing. Look what I'm gonna say
Mhm,
to you now. Okay, I
mhm.
said it's subconscious. I didn't say this is a physical thing. I didn't say this is something that's psychological a person's trying to do to a person intentionally. This is subconscious that this person is going to do this, right? Why is the
But
person going to do this subconsciously? Is this?
if you
But
hear my next, if you hear my next, you know, part of the what I was saying is it goes what you're saying.
Yeah,
They
it all
don't.
goes aside. But I just want to make that point that it's subconscious that a person don't want you to win because if you win, you might forget about them, or if you win, you probably get too much money, and now you do with other women, and they just mad at you because of that. See what I'm saying? That's like
That's
some
what it
subconscious
is,
thing.
though.
It's not like some intentional hate. They just like,
That's
damn,
what it
he
is.
probably forget about me. So why do I
That's
want to
the
push
point
him
I'm
to that
trying to
height?
make to you, though. Like they fear, they fear the fact that you are growing. They
That
see it. They
yes,
see the
yes,
potential in you.
yes.
They
That's where the
see the
conversation's
potential
at.
in you.
Yes,
So
yes,
they fear that. You know what I'm
yes, yes.
saying? And because it may feel like they're going to be left out
It's
in
internal.
the
Yes,
future.
yes.
That's
See, it has nothing to
that's
do with
something.
you. See what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's not something personal towards you or me. It's just something that people just feel within
yeah,
themselves, is what I'm
yeah.
saying. See what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying I didn't want to confuse them. Yeah,
Nah,
exactly.
it's not confused. And you just gotta let it come
Yeah,
out. You know what I'm saying? I would just it just you triggered something that made me speak on it.
yeah, it's
So
real.
basically, like I said, it don't matter if my friends support it or not. Somebody out there gonna like it.
I think
Because
what
I learned a long time ago. There's no wrong way or right way to right around. My friends used to be so hard
you just
on
gotta
me
write it.
about around. And they all were nice. All of us were nice, but I was always nice. I just learned to convey my words differently now. Instead of me getting more technical, I go straight to the point now. I tell my story, tell my life from my eyes, how I view things, how I went through it. That's what I'm doing now. It comes out more easy that way.
Bro,
Easier that way. Feel me?
mm-hmm.
Boom.
I already know the vibe, bro. You already know though, man. We gonna cook this thing up. You already know we gonna be doing a few more live streams throughout the week. I'm gonna get everything set up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put together a nice we're gonna put together good content for y'all. I'm gonna promote it to y'all on Facebook. We're gonna promote it to y'all a little bit on Hip Hop Raise Me the blog so that everybody's notified when we do this segment that we're about to do, which is Hip Hop Raise Me the blog, and it's going to be featured on my OOTA Block. So it will have a playlist on my YouTube channel, but you will have to go to Hip Hop Raise Me the blog YouTube channel to see all the videos in their full entirety. But I will have segments and snippets of different content from me and CEO Dream, the Invisible Man, chopping it up about dope conversations, Kwame Brown, real things, not just hip hop. We're talking about life. We're talking about politics. We're talking about music. We're talking about sports. We're just talking about things. And then as that grows, the fan base and the following, like I said, y'all always have an option to interject and let us know content that y'all want us to talk about or content that y'all want us to react to or things that y'all want us to speak about, especially revolving around hip hop and hip hop raising us. And this is what this is all about. So like I said, you see it on the screen. Make sure everybody goes to YouTube, Hip Hop Raise Me the blog, and go subscribe. The page has just got monetized. So you're not going there for the monetization. You're going there for the content and you're going there for the future content that's about to be put on that platform. So make sure that y'all go to hiphop.raisemetheblog.com as well. Check it
It's
out on
the
all social
blog.
media
Hold on,
platforms.
hold on. It's the blog, brother.
Oh yeah,
It's
the blog. You know the vibe.
the blog, not to
You know the
blog.
vibe.
It's the blog.
The blog.
Hip
You know
Hop
the vibe.
Raised Me the blog. So gotta get it right, baby. So
Yeah.
yeah, for the
Yeah, we
people
cooking, man.
out there, there's a lot of you know, there's a lot of artists out here that's trying to convey their stories and support them, man. Support your local artists, man. Don't wait till people you know see have a million views or so for you before you start paying attention. You know, just a little encouragement from your peers would be nice. You know what I'm saying? It helps. It helps a lot.
You
It,
already
it,
know though, man.
it drives them more. The drive would be stronger. So
This is what I want to do, right? So before we leave, before I leave out, you already know the vibe. You know what I'm saying? You already know. Shout out to CEO Dream, the Invisible Man, Cloud9 featuring Bigger Hood. Shout out to all of the good things that he got going on. Shout out to Hip Hop Raise Me the Blog. Shout out to everything. Shout out to the .com. Shout out to all of that. You know what I mean? But before we leave, you know what I'm saying? It would be good if you could lead them with a book of G for them, man. Lead them with a jewel, man, before we get up out of here, man. Drop a
All right,
jewel drop a jewel on these people before we get up out of here, man.
all right. You know, top of the PM. It's another Invisible Man site. You know, look at life as you would look at a glass of water. You know, it's pure, refreshing. It's something that you need, and that's just another jewel from my book of G.
You already know the vibe. You already know the vibe.
I
We
wish I
live.
could have
Shout out
my.
to the.
I wish I had my theme music coming. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know I needed it too. I was gonna grab it. I was gonna grab it.
I wish I had my
Don't worry,
theme
we're gonna
music.
be ready for them next time. We're gonna be ready for them
Yeah,
next time. Don't worry,
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
have it all set
yeah,
up. You already know the
yeah.
vibe. This is OOTA Block, Beat the Block live stream. You already know me and CEO Dream. And just now, you just beat the block. You already know the vibe. Shout out to CEO Dream. Shout out to Hip Hop Raise Me the Blog. We cooking up out here. Y'all already know the vibe. OOTA Block. Shout out to all the real rights. You know how we getting. Subscribe to the channel right now. Make sure you like the video. Help the algorithms go